This is a recording of this year's Virtual Residency Fair. We'd like to take the time to thank the programs that volunteered their time to present to this year's applicants. This year's PM&R Scholars Virtual Residency Fair is supported by PM&R Recap and Ultrasound Guidance. PM&R Recap is the leading resource for your physiatry board preparation, clinical preparation, audition rotations, and beyond. PM&R Recap offers 35 hours of review videos, hundreds of review questions, and oral board cases to help you become the best physiatrist that you can be. Head to pmnrrecap.com to learn more. Ultrasound Guidance is the innovative new online ultrasound learning platform that gives you instant access to expert instruction. With rapid scans and complete scans of every joint and peripheral nerve, Ultrasound Guidance is the perfect way to jumpstart your MSK ultrasound learning. Visit ultrasoundguidance.com to learn more.
All right, perfect. All right, hi everyone. Thank you all for taking out the time to join us today. I'm Shivani. I'm one of the PGY4s and the admin chief resident in our PM&R program over at Penn State Hershey Medical Center. And then on this call, we also have Dr. Royce Samaya, who's also another PGY4 and the academic chief resident. And then we also have Michelle Osterland, our amazing program coordinator. So feel free to stop us at any time to ask any questions or enter any questions on the chat. But for time purposes, we'll just go ahead and get started. So a little bit about our program. We are located in Hershey, Pennsylvania. And if you aren't already familiar with Hershey, it is truly one of the sweetest places on earth. And just a little bit about Hershey. So it is very low cost of living. There's almost virtually no traffic. And I'm saying that as someone who comes from New York City herself. It's also a great place with really amazing school districts, as well as a lot of different family activities for anyone who has a family or is planning on starting a family. It's also home to Hershey Park and Chocolate World. And then we also do have Harrisburg and Lancaster, two really great cities, very close, within like 15-30 minutes away. And these cities themselves have a ton of different like fun activities to do as well. And then there's a lot of opportunity for like hiking trails, any snow sports, if anyone is interested in that kind of stuff. A lot of breweries, wineries, and nice restaurants. We also have Giant Stadium and Riverfront Park very close by, which, they usually host a lot of different concerts. In fact, Yellow Card just toured here and some of our residents did attend. It's also home to some semi-pro teams such as the Hershey Bears, and then close by also the Harrisburg Senators. And we're also very close to other major cities in case anyone likes to be close to big cities, like Baltimore, DC, New York City, Jersey Shore, Philly, and then State College as well. And one of the nicest things is that Harrisburg International Airport is also super close. So if anyone wants to, go travel and catch a flight, we do have an international airport here as well. So in terms of program leadership, our program consists of our amazing program director, Dr. Romanowski. And then we also have Dr. Tiru Anaswamy, who's our department chair. We also have Michelle Osterland, who is our amazing program coordinator. And then there's myself, I'm the admin chief resident. And then Dr. Samayo, he's the academic chief resident. So as a part of our training, we do train in 3 different locations, and this sort of just helps diversify and expand the patient population and experiences that we're dealing with. So the 3 locations, the first is Penn State Hershey Med Center, the main med center. This is a level 1 trauma center consisting of a little over 630 beds. We're also at Penn State Health Rehab Hospital, where we spend most of our PGY2 year, and this consists of a little over 70 beds, and we're constantly trying to expand. And then we also do train at Lebanon VA Medical Center, mostly during our 4th year, where we get a lot of outpatient clinic and EMG experience. So our program, we do have 4 advanced positions available every year. And We also do have prelim year positions, which are offered through our IM residency program over at Hershey Medical Center. And the cool thing is that if you do rank our PM&R program, then you automatically qualify to rank the internal medicine prelim program, and there's no need for an additional interview. So that's very nice. And then we also do have a resident call room or a resident lounge in the rehab hospital, which is very nice. Free coffee, tea, and we do get our individual workspaces for any residents who are inpatient or in their clinic rotation. So it's very nice to have like a place to sit throughout the year, keep your stuff, a computer dedicated for you with 2 screens. So you're not looking for a space to work and write your notes and stuff like that. And yeah, you can see in this picture below, these are our current PGY2s who are doing their stretching. And then just a lot of nice outdoor space to hang out and stuff like that. So this is a sample rotation schedule. So just to quickly go over it, in our PGY2 year, we do mostly inpatient. So a mix of spinal cord injury, general inpatient, stroke, rehab, brain injury. And then we also do include some outpatient clinic experience. And then as we progress down the PGY years, you can see it's more outpatient, specialty rotations, EMG, and then consults as well. So in our PGY3 year, we're working with the pain department, sports medicine to do rotations with them, as well as the whole pediatric rehab team. And then we are also doing 3 months of EMG to really help get our numbers for the ACGME requirements. And then in our PGY4 year, we're also doing more EMGs at the VA. We have some elective time, more consults, and other outpatient rotations.
All right. So in regards to our research and quality improvement curriculum, it's a longitudinal curriculum. It's really cool that we have we try to harp on different research opportunities as well as the importance of quality improvement. So with this, we have about 1 half day during each clinic week throughout residency dedicated to that. We also have an opportunity to present research annually during our resident research day. And then in regards to quality improvement, we all get involved in the quality improvement project annually, and that's completed in groups. And we're also given dedicated time throughout the year to help work on those projects. That's also during didactics. And then also uniquely, we recently instated a QI champion that also comes with the stadium. So that's another really great opportunity for leadership. And then for didactics, the way ours is set up, we have a 18-month cycle, and the way it's set up is to have it be essentially repeated throughout your PGY 2 through 4 years. It's currently on Monday mornings. It may be switching to Wednesday, but it'll be in the mornings for the rest of the year Monday, and then it'll be starting more than likely to be on Wednesdays in the middle of the week. And of course, this is protected time for all the residents, so all the pages that they have prior can be afforded to different attendings, and this is an important time to just really focus on all the different topics that we get during didactics. And it's really great that we also have nice free breakfast during our didactic sessions, and within our education and our blocks, we cover all AB, PM&R clinical topics, whether it's intro to rehab, EDX, FCI, stroke, TBI, peds, prosthetics, orthotics, geriatrics, rheum, cancer, pain medicine, and then also research, just like I mentioned. Another really cool thing, within the medical school, we are able to get access to the anatomy cadaver lab. So we work alongside with the anatomy PhD candidates, and we're able to review important musculoskeletal anatomy. And we go through all that from basically neck and C-spine and brain all the way down to the feet. So we go through that, and I think that's a really, and that's about 4 to 6 weeks. It varies depending on the time of and the availability of the anatomy candidates, but it's usually about a month in the beginning of the year. And then also we have a longitudinal MSK ultrasound curriculum that we get monthly. So we really get to really own in on those skills. That's very important for PM&R. And then also we have quarterly EDX education. So other educational sessions, monthly we also do journal clubs, M&Ms, grand rounds. Like I mentioned before, there's that resident research day where everyone gets to present their different projects. Another cool thing is that we do a career panel where we've had former residents or faculty that are within BI or SCI or sports, and or faculty within private practice, and they can give us career advice and give us guidance and give us a more in-depth look of what to expect as a future attending. And then also there's medical student interest group sessions that you can get involved with. Like I said, in regards to the medical school, we have a very close relationship with the medical school here at Penn State. So we've been able to help out with physical exam skills, help them on the neuro exam, the MSK exam. We also have board review and SAE question review sessions. We also have opportunities for oral board prep. Just recently, we were able to do Botox injection practice with some of the reps, and that was really great. Also, baclofen pump, LVAD training, different workshops, and also there's the leadership is really nice about giving us the opportunity to present at national conferences. There's been many of us that have attended AAP, PM&R, and we get funds, which I'll talk about also later. So call schedule, it's really nice that I'll start off with 5-4. You don't have to do a call. We still do have backup call, but we only take call during our first or our PGY2 and our PGY3 year. And the way that's set up is actually home call. So you don't necessarily have to be in there all night. So you get to take your pager home and answer any patient needs at their own convenience of your home. And a lot of the attendings are really flexible and laid back about that. So for example, with myself, I have a couple of kids, and I've been always able to go home and see them and put them to sleep in the evening. And then if there's any patients I need to see later in the evening, if I'm called, then I'd see them later in the evening or in the nighttime. And I was able to take my time and be able to spend time with my family, even though I was on call. And then for weekends, it's also nice. You only work about 6 to 8 weekends the whole year during both PGY2 and PGY3 year. So that's not a typo. That's really nice that we were able to do that. And we get a lot of weekends off. So I think that's really a strength of the program. And then also 1 or 2 holidays you work for call. So either one of those that I just listed during the entire residency. So, and then like I said, again, nothing during our 4th year. And then institutional fellowships. So we have brain injury fellowship and spinal cord injury fellowship. That's right here within the inpatient rehab hospital. And then also it's through the anesthesia department, but we do, just like Dr. Patel had mentioned, we do rotate within pain management. And we also have a very close relationship with the pain management fellowship. I think one person for the last several years that has applied for pain has matched into the pain medicine fellowship. So that's a really great relationship that we have with that as well.
All right, I'll go a little bit into benefits. So we do get $750 a year for CME money or CME funds. And then we also do get $175 per quarter in food allowance that we get to use over at the main med center. They have a nice cafeteria. They also have Starbucks, which is a plus, and you can use your funds there. We also do get a paid membership for AAPM&R as well as AAP. And then we get financial support to attend conferences, and we have many residents, like Dr. Samayo did mention, attending the conferences, such as AAP and AAPM&R, as well as other ones. And then we also do have free parking at all locations, which is amazing. You don't have to worry about paying for parking or, like finding parking close by. There's free parking in all the training locations that we're at. We also do get various different textbooks every year, 4 weeks of elective time that we can use within like during our PGY3 or 4-year. And then there's also opportunities to moonlight as PGY4 and including myself and some other residents in my year, we're moonlighting, which is great. There's also a partners in medicine support group for any spouses or partners of residents. And I have heard great things about it. And then we also do have the Kessler board review course, which is paid for by the program. And what's nice is that all the PGY4s who are attending the course are excused the entire week from clinical duties to attend this course.
We have 5 minutes left.
And then to quickly wrap up, I already mentioned before, Hershey, there is a low cost of living, but we also do have very competitive stipends. So listed below are the stipends for your reference at a later time, but they are very competitive, which is great. And then, Royce, I think
you're. And then with, so with community involvement, so with our where we are in Pennsylvania, I think we're in a unique location to do a lot of special things with community outreach. So some of the pictures here, we actually just had a Penn State Rec Fest, which is basically this annual event that we would have that would bring adaptive sports for anyone with any type of disability, any age. And we did that yearly, but of course with COVID, we weren't able to do that, but we just brought it back this year and it was just an amazing turnout. So many people had a great time at that. And then also there's some pictures on the bottom right that we also do adaptive ski day. So you can see our program chair, Dr. Anaswamy, was going down the slopes with me. And then we also got to give adaptive ski equipment for different individuals. There's also a picture of adaptive golf day. And then also with the residents, these are different pictures of us as residents. And there's a great culture and there's a very collegial environment. And I think all of us are extremely happy to be here, so.
And here is just our contact information. Feel free to reach out. You can send us an email. Twitter handles are here, any form of social media really, but yeah, feel free to reach out with any sort of questions. There's no question that's not a good one. So yeah, thank you guys for joining. If you guys have any questions, you can put in the chat or you can let us know now.
I just wanted to take a minute. Thank you, Dr. Patel and Dr. Samayo for representing us. I'm the program coordinator. I don't really have a scripted part, but I'm just here to support my chiefs and wish you guys all the best. Hope to see you on the interview trail. Good luck. Enjoy the journey.
All right, we have about 2 minutes left for questions.
Hi, I was wondering if you could just go a little bit further into what you're talking about with the preliminary year. You said you get the chance to rank the prelim program if you match into the Penn PM&R. Thank you.
Yeah, so if you basically rank our PM&R residency, like the Penn State PM&R residency program, then you basically don't have to do like an additional interview for the internal medicine prelim year. And I know in some other places, like you would have to do 2 separate interviews. So one for the PM&R program and then also one for the prelim internal medicine program. But for Penn State Hershey, basically medical center, if you apply to the PM&R residency program, you can just automatically rank the IM prelim program without actually going to a separate interview.
I'll say you don't have to interview, but you do have to apply to them so that they can rank you, you know, and for reciprocal. So you don't have to do the interview. I promise you by December, you guys are going to be so virtual interviewed out. You're going to be like, oh, thank God, Penn State saved me that extra interview. So make sure you apply to them, interview with us, and then you can rank us both on those options.
All right, thank you so much for coming tonight. I'm really excited to go to Hershey Park in the near future, and so I'll wave at you guys as I swing by.